Okay guys, we're back into another episode and we're starting straight into a match. As you can see, playing against the team here with only one bar connection, so it's going to be a bit dodgy. I said I wouldn't do these anymore, but I was waiting ages for a match, so just went ahead with the one bar. And as we can see, they've got a very good team as well. 95 rated Mbappe, Van de Beek up in the attacking midfield. They've got Cook on the left there, and a real strong back line of Hernandez, Sanchez, Kabule. I'm not sure what that right back is, but then Donnarumma in goal as well. So an insane team. We're going to have a struggle with these guys. I know they're swapping players in and out, but that's probably based on form. They've got a real strong bench as well. So it's going to be a struggle, but let's see how we get on against Red Bull Bragantino. And I need a better way of starting these matches. I think it's the way I try and edit and chop out gameplay. It's never all done in one session. It's a course of a few sessions linked together. So I never really know when I'm starting a new video as I'm playing or if I'm midway through, so I don't always have a good start up to these episodes, and apologies for that. But we are, if you don't remember in the last video here, as the ball's getting knocked about quite liberally by Red Bull, we are now a 4-star team. We've played 2 matches and won 2 matches and won them very well in the last episode, but here comes a string of our first 3 real challenges in the 4-star arena, and it is going to become a bit of a battle. Hopefully you had a look at my team previously, or our team previous to the match starting, and you can see we've got some silver balls in there. We've got mostly gold balls, and the 2 black balls, Ronaldo and Kante. So again, this is a bit of a scrappy game. I've had a free kick there, it's flicked off and Donnarumma's picked it up. He's sent the ball smashing down to the attacking line. Rodriguez flicks it up to Mbappe. I'm actually dealing with these really well, but Mbappe is just too quick and too sharp as a 95 rated. He's taken that. My defence is way too slow to be able to catch up with him, and he slotted the first goal in for the half. As you can see though, it's really frustrating because I've got all the ball. I've had the same amount of shots on target, but just not really being able to break down the defence, and some of that is due to latency and because the connection's so poor. As you'll see in a lot of these little mini clips that I'm putting forward, it's a real scrappy game. Players aren't really doing what they normally would do. The game's just not flowing well. Oh, like there. So usually he'd header that, he'd take a touch with a foot extended and slam it away, but for some reason, because of the connection, he's put it on his chest and let the ball bounce just straight to the goalkeeper. So that's kind of the story of today, and after this I just won't play any more one connection matches because they're just too random, too frustrating as well. I was getting really annoyed. Again there, the ball played through. Arnautovic gets himself into a really good position. Hulk's not the best passer of the ball, but usually he'd do a lot better than that. And that will wrap it up for our first game. It's 1-0. I'm frustrated. I dominated the game. I had about well, here you can see 60% again, only getting the 1 shot on target in the second half, and they had no shots on target, or no shots in the second half. So really we should have won, but with the connection being so poor, we just can't do anything with it. And I got frustrated because Arnautovic had a few chances there. I put it down to the latency and the connection, but as you can see, his stats aren't the best for 4-star to be our main man up front. So we're going to have a quick look and see what we can do to upgrade him. He's an 86 rated here. I'm not going to go through each individual stat, but I am going to show you us upgrading him. We've got a lot of these experienced trainer cards. Let's use a few here. We did it last time to Young's, got him from an 80 rated left back up to an 85. Let's see what happens here with Maro. We're just debating how many of these to play, 4 or 5 or 6. And we're basing that on the level, so we're bringing him up to a level 23 it looks like here. And let's do this. Let's click on, yep, there we go. And that takes him up to an 88. So only a 2 overall jump up there, but it's a lot of key stats there that have been applied. So we've got a better dribbling, we've got better ball control, we've got better physical contact. He is a physical player, more stamina, better balance, which is really important. Speed, he's up to 87 on speed, so he's faster than he looks. And let's jump in and let's see if we get the benefits straight away in our next game here. So we're playing against a bit of an annoying formation here. They've gone with the, what is it, the 4-1-2-1-2. or you can see what it is, but they've squoze. I know that's not a real word. They've squeezed everybody together, so it's almost in a straight line. So a few games back, we had this ridiculous attack against us where they put all their attackers in a straight line down the pitch, a vertical line as you'd be looking at it, and that's almost what they've done here. In fact, it might be a bit worse here because they've done it with their whole midfield as well, and it just makes man marking for the CPU impossible to do. So I'm going to have my work really cut out for me here, but we're going to see where we get to. They have got a real strong team as well. Ronaldo, Neymar, Jota is a bit weak, but they've got a real strong team here, and we're gonna struggle because of the formation more than anything. I don't want to say it's unfair, but it's not really within the spirit of trying to be simulation football, which is what PES is really all about, in comparison to FIFA anyway. So here we go, we've got an early breakaway. Castagneda with the cross, it comes up to Ronaldo, who slams one straight down at the keeper, so he can't react. It's bounced into the goal. That is the perfect header from that position. And we're going again now, 13 minutes in. Ronaldo puts the ball in, but it's easily deflected, and our opponents will be playing it out from the back. It's up to Neymar and then to Ronaldo. And as you can see, this is what I mean. Our defence, our computer-controlled defence, doesn't really know what to do with this team playing so narrow down the middle. They just can't... It's not in their programming to be able to react to players that all line up basically in a line like that. So they've scored their first goal, and it is basically because of their formation and because of my computer-controlled players not being able to react. And obviously I can only control one at a time. You have to let the computer do its job at the same time. You can't be responsible for everything. So it's just really frustrating. We have got some lower formed players here today. But it's more about their formation, as I keep reiterating. So we're going to move ahead. We're 40 minutes in, and they've broken free again. We've had a couple of chances there missed. And again, Neymar now with the ball, plays it up to Jota, who can slot that away easily because the formation has broken down my defence. And I don't know, maybe there's a way I can mess around and move my formation up. But early on there, in the second half, we had a bit of a chance, but Aronoktovic, even though he's now boosted up, not quite able to get onto the ball. Hulk crosses it in. Aronoktovic with the header, couldn't get the power on. He was jumping backwards to make do with that. And he at least got something on it, but not enough. As the ball comes back up to him, it's through for Ronaldo. Defended extremely well. Hulk, again, defended extremely well. They managed to deflect two shots there that both could have been goals. As we break away again, we're 2-0 down. Oh, 2-1 down, sorry. Unfortunately, we just can't get that last pass into the box where we need it. The ball's back to Kante, who's getting frustrated. He tries to shoot from miles away. That's not going to work, as our opponents are pushing ahead. We've gone all-out attack, so we are weaker at the back. The formation doesn't happen, but Ronaldo's through one-on-one with the keeper, and he's obviously going to pop that away, even though he hits the post. And now in the 91st minute, we finally get our lucky break, and Ronaldo's able to turn with no one around him to slot home. So 3-2 there. It was a balanced game. We had a lot more shots on target, but unfortunately we were done there, robbed by a formation that is a bit I don't know, cheesy. Here we go again. So this is a better way of having that formation that makes a bit more sense. They're still quite narrow, but I don't think they've actually formed that themselves to make them narrow. But they've got a hell of a team. David Beckham, Mbappe, Ronaldo, all up front. They've got basically Kabule and Ake in central defence, which are extremely high rated. And everybody else is rated quite well, other than their right back and left back. I'm not sure who that right back is, and their left back's quite weak as well. But let's see what we can do here as we head in to our last game of the day. We haven't won one yet, which I don't want to pass the buck and pass the blame, but we were unlucky to come up against that kind of formation, and also the latency connection issue in the first match. So let's see if this is a bit more fair for us, as it looks like we're taking an early dominance. They're passing it out from the back, but we're applying a lot of pressure here, as they've managed to move the ball through though, and chipped up to Ronaldo, who's one-on-one, and he slots it away. Very easily easy goal for them to score as they go 1-0 up. We're into the 20th minute here, and again we're being pressured from the back. Pereira slots it through to Mbappe, who messes around, but he's managed to pick the ball back up off of that defender and slot home another easy goal. So this is a bit of a rarity for us. We're down 2-0 within 25 minutes. We're trying to move the ball ahead. Kante up to Arnautovic. To Hulk, a lovely 1-2. Arnautovic managed to squeeze one through there. 2-1 at 26 minutes played. This is a hell of a game, but we are up against it. Now Zobins passes up to Hulk, who's found Castagnette on the right wing. He's laid it up to Arnautovic. Again, can't quite get enough on it as the ball gets played out. Kante now into the box with it. Unfortunately, the player's not reacting to the cross very well. But we maintain the pressure, and unfortunately Arnautovic is offside there. Now Ronaldo's moving up. It's half-time. So let's have a look at the stats. So we have got all of the ball after those 2 early goals. 60% possession of the ball, but not getting our shots off on target. Ronaldo, though, with the cross, is gone. No, that's easily cleared by the defence, as they again knock it back and try and play it up on the counter here. They got Ronaldo steamrolling through the middle. I don't know what happened to our defender there. Who was that? Was that Castagnette? He kind of just stopped running after the ball. Absolutely ridiculous. 3-1. And now our players are starting to fatigue. It's even scrappier than before. Ronaldo, though, dancing around. He's taken the ball off the defender and scored an easy goal. 2-1 and 3-2, and that's going to do it for this match. We didn't have the stamina in the second half, unfortunately, and we've lost. So three games, 3 losses, and is 4-star going to be too difficult to us? Let's find out in the next episode. Please subscribe, and I will catch you soon.